My name is Tom Sikkema, and I am the founder and CEO of Ride Your Way. We're a non-emergency medical transportation provider out of Michigan. And really our driving force behind starting Ride Your Way originates back on May 14 of 2013 when I was diagnosed with a rare type of pediatric brain cancer. Going through my brain surgery, chemo, radiation, I had a newfound respect and truly a love for healthcare. And that's what made me become a registered nurse. And then getting into nursing school and practicing as a registered nurse, I started to see that there was a huge transportation gap that existed for my patients that were trying to access healthcare. We wanted to be a part of the solution, and that's really what inspired us to start Ride Your Way. Through doing some research, started to see that the Traversa chair would be a really good option for us to not only expand our service lines, but really create a new service line for the entire industry. Kind of bridging that gap between somebody who might not be able to sit upright in a wheelchair anymore, but is bedbound but medically stable to where they might not really need a stretcher transport either. So the Traversa chair has been really impactful within our organization and within all the skilled nursing facilities and hospitals that we work with. The first thing that everybody always says is it's way more comfortable than a traditional stretcher. There was one transport that I assisted with personally where it was an individual that we transport every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to dialysis. And this individual is a double above the knee amputee, and it sounded like she was developing some bed sores. And she was still able to sit upright in her wheelchair. However, she was experiencing a ton of pain, and through those Michigan roads, going through all the different potholes, every time we'd hit one of those potholes, she'd have a ton of pain. I got her to dialysis in her wheelchair. But then in that 4-hour gap when she was in for dialysis, I went back to our office and grabbed our Traversa chair, and I picked her up and brought her back to the skilled nursing facility in that, and she actually fell asleep in the back seat. And from the clinical perspective, I love the Traversa chair because it's a lot more stable. It's got a wide wheelbase, so being an operator and being that clinician as well, I have the peace of mind that I'm giving not only my employees what they need, but also our clients in the skilled nursing facilities that trust us with their care, that extra reassurance that we've got a piece of equipment that meets and exceeds the expectations and provides not only a high quality experience, but a safe experience too. So since our stretcher alternative service line isn't billable to insurance, we had to get creative with how we can work with our clients and work with the skilled nursing facilities that trust us with their care to create a sustainable option for getting reimbursed for that. It was just kind of weighing the pros and cons of, using a traditional stretcher or gurney transport compared to using our services, and then understanding what those skilled nursing facilities are paying for traditional stretcher transport, and then, obviously getting below that to where they feel confident in knowing that we're going to be able to get that individual to their appointment on time and not risking what they were experiencing before with rides getting canceled last minute. In terms of, what it's been able to do for our company, we would absolutely give the Traversa chair a 5-star. Individuals that we're transporting love it. Our employees also love it as well. Ever since we, implemented this earlier on this year, we've had a lot more business from it. And it just creates a new conversation as well, which also grows, our wheelchair and our ambulatory service lines too.